Hundreds of students walk through USC's historic Horseshoe every day, some to get to class, others to relax and study. What students may not know is that they could be standing on artifacts that date back to the early 1800s. An archaeology class led by Dr. Kelly Goldberg seeks to uncover some of these historic artifacts lying right beneath the surface.
I mean, 1801 is like plastered on the signs, but yeah, you don't think about what that means. And that, I think for me, that's been when you say 220 years, people have continued to use this space. That to me is the jolting. Wow.
Using ground-penetrating radars before excavation begins helps to identify optimal digging spots while avoiding obstacles like power lines buried underground. Today's work of action is digging right where the first USC president's house stood in 1807, as well as next to Rutledge College where other original foundations were located. Goldberg says that while the findings are usually small, they're all puzzle pieces to the stories of the people who used to live here. As for her students, Goldberg says they've been excited about being able to contribute.
It just sounded really cool. I had definitely never done a class I've had labs before, but none where you're outside for 3 hours digging and sifting through dirt.
As the students dig, they dump sections of the soil into bins, shake them up, and pick through them. Coal and pieces of metal are the most common findings, all of which are put into paper bags to be taken back to the lab for analysis. The discoveries so far have been put into a living exhibit at the McKissick Museum and get swapped out every couple weeks. The goal is that by the end of the semester, the findings can be combined into a larger scale exhibit, tracing the rich history of USC's Horseshoe firsthand. For SGTV News, I'm Grace Berkery.